Hello and welcome back guys to the lesson 35 of 504 absolutely essential words. Without wasting any time, let's get started. The first word is vague. Vague. Vague is an adjective and it means uncertain or unclear. For example,
it's not some vague thing with you like it is with others.
Not to be vague, that is the price.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
The instructions I received were vague, so I had trouble understanding what to do. The governor gave only a vague outline of his tax plan.
It's not some vague thing with you like it is with others.
Not to be vague, that is the price.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Elevate. Elevate. Elevate is a verb and it means to move someone or something to a more important level, or make them better than before. For example,
elevate me.
Art should elevate, not pander.
You put them next to each other, right? And they start to elevate each other. And then you can hear it.
Language has elevated humans above the other animals. Regular exercise can elevate your mood and improve your overall well-being.
Elevate me. Elevate me.
Art should elevate, not pander.
Lottery. Lottery. The word lottery is a noun and it means a game of chance in which participants can win a prize, typically by purchasing a ticket with a random number combination. For example,
I won the Pennsylvania lottery in the morning.
I wasn't part of a lottery. I was selected.
I mean, you're sitting on a winning lottery ticket.
John bought a lottery ticket hoping to win the jackpot and fulfill his dreams. Do you really think winning the lottery would make you happy?
I won the Pennsylvania lottery in the morning.
I wasn't part of a lottery. I was selected.
I mean, you're sitting on a winning lottery ticket.
Finance. Finance. Finance can be used as a noun and verb, and it means the management of money or to provide funds for a specific purpose. For example,
You worked in finance.
If it works again tomorrow, I'll finance the whole thing.
Little jokes they're making down at finance these days.
Sarah studied finance in college and now works as a financial advisor. The bank agreed to finance Mark's new business venture.
You worked in finance.
If it works again tomorrow, I'll finance the whole thing.
Little jokes they're making down at finance these days.
Obtain. Obtain. Obtain is a verb and it means to achieve or to get something that you want. For example,
you must obtain a title.
Perhaps we can obtain another.
The ports are blockaded and fresh shipments of the herring become more difficult to obtain.
Further information can be obtained from head office. Lisa obtained her driver's lessons after passing the written and practical exams.
You must obtain a title.
Perhaps we can obtain another.
The ports are blockaded and fresh shipments of the herring become more difficult to obtain.
Cinema. Cinema. Cinema is a noun and it means a place where films are shown on a large screen. For example,
I'm not a complicated man. I like cinema.
Beautiful, beautiful cinema.
She means in the cinema. She means in the cinema.
Let's go to the cinema tonight and watch the latest action movie. How often do you go to the cinema?
I'm not a complicated man. I like cinema.
Beautiful, beautiful cinema.
She means in the cinema. She means in the cinema.
Event. Event. Event is a noun and it means something that happens, especially something important, interesting or unusual. For example,
I won an event the other night. I won an event the other night.
He always told me how much he loved coming to this event.
That's right, this is going to be the greatest sporting event in the country's history. That's right, this is going to be the greatest sporting event in the country's history.
The wedding was a grand event with hundreds of guests. Celebrating of New Year's is one of the most important events.
I won an event the other night.
He always told me how much he loved coming to this event.
That's right, this is going to be the greatest sporting event in the country's history.
Discord. Discord is a verb and it means to get rid of something or throw away. For example,
I discard the razor blade. I discard the razor blade.
You're a discard, you know it. You're a discard, you know it.
Please discard the empty bottles in the recycling bin. These ideas have now been completely discarded.
I discard the razor blade.
You're a discard, you know it.
Soar. Soar is a verb and it means to fly or raise high in the air with a little effort, often with a feeling of freedom or exhilaration. For example,
they will soar on wings like eagles.
Defy gravity, just soar.
Your career will soar.
The eagle spread its wings and soared gracefully across the sky. The price of petrol has soared in recent weeks.
They will soar on wings like eagles.
Defy gravity, just soar.
Your career will soar.
Subsequent is adjective and it means coming after or following something in time or order. For example,
subsequent developments confirm this opinion. Subsequent developments confirm this opinion.
Uninspired description of movie and subsequent conversation with girlfriend. Uninspired description of movie and subsequent conversation with girlfriend.
The team won the first game but lost all subsequent matches in the tournament. After the storm, the city faced subsequent challenges such as power outage and damaged infrastructure.
Subsequent developments confirm this opinion.
Uninspired description of movie and subsequent conversation with girlfriend.
Relate is a verb and it means to make a connection or association between two or more things. For example,
relate in the book the story of Mary.
Can anybody else relate to that?
I relate primarily to micas, quartz, feldspar.
The professor used real-life examples to help his students relate the theoretical concepts to practical situations. Sarah could relate to John's struggles because she had experienced something similar in the past.
Relate in the book the story of Mary.
Can anybody else relate to that?
I relate primarily to micas, quartz, feldspar.
Stationary is adjective and it means not moving or not intended to be moved.
Will the gentleman be moving?
Stationary.
I choose to write on hotel stationery.
The car was stationary at the traffic light, waiting for the signal to turn green. The librarian asked the students to keep the books on the stationery shelf and not move them around.
I choose to write on hotel stationery.
Will the gentleman be moving?
Stationary.